Fantastic stuff. So in the last lecture we installed Woocommerce, and now let's just take a helicopter view, a high level view of what Woocommerce is all about. You're going to get more and more familiar with this as we go through the course. So this is just to get a good feeling for it in the initial stages. So as I said in the last lecture, we've got Woocommerce and products added here. Now let's just go through this a little bit here. So basically Woocommerce, we have orders. We don't have any orders yet because we don't have the ability to take any orders. But this page, the orders page, if you click on it now, it'll be blank clearly, but we will get into that later on as the orders start to come in. Coupons is something that you can set up if you want to have people to accept coupons when they buy your stuff. I don't use it, and actually I won't be covering this in the course, but you're more than welcome to dive into it. Reports are just, nice little graphical reports of how your sales are progressing over time. System status and extensions, we're not going to touch those, and I jumped over settings on purpose because I just want to go into that in a little bit more detail. So click on settings, and what you see is 7 tabs across the top here. Now this is where you can change some of the stuff that we actually set up in the wizard. You'll see, for example, base location France for me. If I click on products, the business about the weight unit and the dimensions unit, and a few other bits and pieces further down. Shipping. Okay, I talked about that before. We will get into this later on. But once we've done this, we're pretty much, we're not going to really touch this very much, but we will come back to this later on to actually set up some shipping zones if you're in the US, for example, and apply a shipping cost to your products. The checkout. Nothing really much to do here except to show you as we scroll down to the bottom that we have our 2 all-important payment gateways installed, so PayPal and credit card Stripe, ready to go. Go back up towards the top. Accounts, this is where we can set up the concept of the account and play around with its functionality. API, no need to talk about that, we won't even go there at all. And the last one just coming back in there is emails. Now this is great. This is all for free. Basically what Woocommerce has done for us is set up a bunch of emails that will go out automatically, for example, when somebody orders from us. Or hopefully not a cancelled order, but they will get an email as well. And a whole load of them here. They're all completely customizable. You don't need to touch anything. Okay? And in fact, across the whole range of all of these tabs, there really is nothing to touch right now. Until I show you, of course. Okay, so let's go back into the menu here. Just scroll down a bit here. And now we have products. Now clearly we've got a store and we're going to have to add in products and we're going to have to manage those products. And that's where all this is going to happen. And you're going to see this happening in the next few lectures as we start to build out your store. It's all going to get very cool, very exciting. So we've got the products page itself, the ability to add a product. Categories is basically the ability to put different products in different categories. I'm sure that's a basic concept. If you're selling gardening tools, you might want to put it into the gardening tool category. And if you're selling, music items, you might want to put that into the music category. Silly examples, but I hope that illustrates what I'm talking about. Tags and attributes, nothing really to add there. So that really is Woocommerce. Click around, play with it. You won't break it, don't worry. Just enjoy it, familiarize yourself with it, and I'm going to see you in the next lecture because what we're going to do now is start to build out a better looking store. If you go over to your site now, you're going to see that pretty much nothing has changed. We don't have anything that looks cool and enticing for our customers. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a new storefront on using what we call a theme, a free theme called Storefront. So I'll see you in the next lecture where we're going to install that. Well done, guys. See you in a moment.